so annoying.
Why am I annoying?
You're so annoying.
Why am I annoying?
Because you are.
So we're here in Carson.
You're not filming, please.
You're in this.
No, I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not here. I don't want people to know.
You don't want people to know you're here? We're in Carson. We're here for Chargers Draft Fest. Yeah, I know. Let's see how this goes. So we made it into Draft Fest. Morning $2 hot dog. Tanya, how's the hot dog?
It's good.
We still have mixed feelings, but let's just see how today goes. Alright, so we're here, StubHub. So we made our way into the stadium, as you can see. Okay, real quick, StubHub, why are these seats your typical traditional like stadium seats, and then these are like straight like bleachers? I don't get that. But this is essentially where the Chargers are now going to be playing. This is what it looks like. So you see right here, here's field level. That little bit right here is like the one like upper deck. Everything is like little and tiny, and yeah. So you remember those $700 seats that I was complaining about? That's $700 to sit right there, or stand, or whatever it is that you're gonna do. All right, guys. So new season tickets just added for $400 a season. You get a little folding chair right here. No, not funny. So we just found and sat down in basically the equivalent of what our former seats in Qualcomm at San Diego were. Still glad we didn't get season tickets.
Now we are honored to be the new home of the Chargers here in Carson.
Mayor, what will Sundays be like here with this unique NFL stadium venue? What do you expect?
There's going to be no experience anywhere else in the NFL, any NFL city. This stadium is going to give an experience to the fans that's going to be second to none. We're actually very, very excited. If you've been here to many other events that they have here, including the Soccer Galaxy games or concerts, you know how special this venue is. And now all of football is going to know how special this venue is.
Let's give the mayor a round of applause.
So they just had like a little like Carson pep rally type of thing going on.
Here's the Atlanta Falcons pep as it is announced.
Mixed feelings. I mean, you know, I will say this is all very strange and foreign to us. That's pretty much like, it's strange and foreign. It's weird being in a different city, being in a different environment, different city like it's just different.
As we are awaiting the Chargers' 5th round selection, Mike Williams will be out here in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we wanted to bring out a couple of Chargers that are here. A couple of defensive studs, Craig Mager on the right, and Jatavis Brown. Give these guys some noise to make some round of applause. So this is really your first kind of experience in this LA market, getting to know these fans, getting to know this city. Guys, what's it been like so far, Craig? What's the reception been like?
Oh man, it's been great, man. Look at everybody that came out, man. I mean, people are saying we just have fans in San Diego, but I see that's not the case, so.
What's this draft process like? Whether you're drafted, whether you're undrafted, it seems to be kind of a nerve-wracking time for players coming out of college.
Yeah, it is pretty nerve-wracking, you know, but at the same time, you really just want to get your foot in the door, you know. Whether you're drafted, whether you're a free agent, you know, all you want to do is get on the field and help your team win. So I'm sure a lot of people are excited to do that.
Make some noise for Mike Williams. Mike, I think they like you. They're excited.
Appreciate it.
Mike, while we wait, say something to the people. How excited are you to be here, newest member of the Chargers?
I'm real excited, you know, just to be in the city of LA with these great fans out here. I'm just looking forward to everything. With the 151st pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Desmond King, defensive back, Iowa State.
And now we are joined by Mike Williams. Just give us your overall impressions. I'm sure this has been a whirlwind 24 hours for you. You're finally on the ground here in LA. Your first impressions, the fan base is so loyal that's coming up from San Diego here in the LA area. How's it been so far?
Well, it's been great, you know, just to come out here for a couple of days, you know, just meet the staff and just meet the great fans, you know, it's been wonderful. So I feel like the Chargers are putting together a great draft class.
You had a chance to hang with Phillip Rivers earlier. First time to really be around your quarterback. You've watched him for years on television. What are your first impressions of Phillip, just as a guy spending some time hanging out with him, and obviously what it's going to be like on the field?
Just a great guy, you know, just the passion he has for the game, you know, you could just see it when you talk to him. So I'm just excited just to get on the field with him, catch a few passes from him.
Give Mike Williams a round of applause.
I think that's going to do it for our draft day festivities. One other thing too we want to address, the guy that recognized us, sorry for being so awkward, that was awesome. I appreciate you watch our stuff. We've never been recognized for our YouTube videos before, and we honestly didn't know how to react. So, thank you. We were like, you saw our video? But thank you, appreciate it. So that was an interesting experience. How do I explain this best? It's like, imagine being in a relationship and like the other person cheats on you, but you're still trying to make it work. That's kind of how this feels, I guess. It's like, because it's the same players, it's the same guys we root for every Sunday for the past whatever, you know. And granted, you have the new draft picks, and they don't know, you know, the only thing they know is LA Chargers that they're going to be a part of. They don't know the previous history, so that was kind of unique. Obviously there were existing players there, but you know, the main focus was the guys who were getting picked up. It was good to see that there at least was a turnout in Carson, LA, but I but definitely, I mean, it definitely wasn't like a fan fest in San Diego. I know it's a draft fest and it's not like it just felt different, okay? There's no easy way to explain it. Tanya had a really hard time at one particular part. They were announcing the draft picks for day 3 of the draft. So we're watching the little ticker thing. Why don't you go ahead and explain it, honey? What happened?
We were watching, like waiting to see what pick was gonna come in. And I was like, oh, they're not coming up anytime soon. And he's like, I'm like, I don't see SD. And he's like, honey, it's not gonna say that. And that's like when reality set in, and I was just like over it. I honestly didn't want to be there anymore after that. And then I just felt bad because like right at that moment when I realized that it's not like, I got really salty, like I'm not gonna lie, like that just put me in a mood. And I knew, like, I'm a little more bitter about it than he is, so I knew it was way too soon to go to something like that. But I wanted to go for him. I just know I need a little bit more time. It's a little more sensitive for me. I just didn't take it as easy as he did. Not saying he took it really easy, but he was more like, oh, you know, like it is what it is. And I'm just a little more like, I'll support the team as the players, but I don't know about the whole team in itself. So I just think, I don't know, I'm just confused, and I think I'm just more hurt by it. I know that that's my team and I'm still gonna support them. It's just hard to go to something like that and hear them talk like about Carson and like constantly hear them talk about like Los Angeles Chargers when, you know, it's always been the San Diego Chargers. So for me, it's always going to be the San Diego Chargers. I'll never call them the Los Angeles Chargers, which I think that's my own opinion, but obviously everyone's going to feel different. Yeah, it made me really upset, and then I felt more upset because like we actually met someone, and then I was in a really bad mood and I just wasn't myself, and I was like trying to compose myself because I was emotional, and I couldn't even like get words out because I was just like on the brink of like breaking down. He dealt with it when they first announced it. When they first announced it, I was kind of like, oh, whatever, and I just don't follow them, and I was more like mad and upset. I didn't really go through the normal emotions of like being sad, and you know what I mean? So that was that moment for me. So to the guy, if you're watching this, I apologize if I didn't seem very nice, but I honestly was like really upset. I wish I didn't go, but then I'm glad I went because I got it out. And I'm just kind of like, I went through that emotion now. I can move on from it. And now hopefully next time we do go to something else, I'll be more accepting.
Not to take anything away from it. Like, I'm just as upset as anyone else. And I'm not saying that because I live in Orange County, I'm more willing to accept. But I think just having someone who's been...
It's more personalities though too, honey, because, you know,
that's
like,
true.
Even in a relationship, I'm that type of person that's like that, and you're more forgiving and
move on to the next one, and you're more like, oh, I'm gonna hang on every little word you said.
Yeah, it's gonna take time. Timing is everything for me.
I mean, at the end of the day, again, we've both said it. You root for the players. You don't root for the owners or the management or things like that. So at the end of the day, we're still going to root for, you know, those same guys. We're going to root for Rivers. We're going to root for Gates. You know, we're going to root for Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen. Mm-hmm. List goes on and on and on. And everyone we just picked up, we're more than happy to support them. But it's different.
It's really different. There are people out there that obviously... they've moved on, they've picked new teams, and that's their choice. But for us, I think this is our team, but it's just a difficult time, you know?
Well, you got to remember, we met in large part because of the Chargers. Like, our one common interest that we had that brought us, the reason our paths crossed in this universe is because we're both Charger fans. The first time we hung out, minicamp, 2008. So... It's time heals all wounds. Acceptance is, you know, an eventuality, but
we'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, the hot dog was good.
Yeah, $2 hot dog wasn't bad.